I have been following you ever since I can remember, probably ever since I had Instagram because of your Acqua de Gioia commercials. I remember seeing those as a young girl and I was like, that is the prettiest human I've ever seen in my life. So I've been following you forever. So we're so happy to have you on the show.
Amazing. Thank you so much for having me. That's really funny that you say that. A lot of people say that exactly. It's totally my claim to fame. So yes, that is me, and I'm excited to be here.
I mean, it's an iconic commercial.
Totally. It was. And I was only like 17 when I did that. If you can believe it, that was 10 years ago. I can't believe it. It's insane. I did that when I was so young. So yeah, come a long way. Now here we are.
It's so true. I mean, and it's funny because, you know, Rhea said she has followed you forever, which is so true because I remember she had sent, I think we had just started working together. So this was like 3-ish years ago. And she had sent me one of your Instagrams and I was like, she looks so familiar. Why does she look so familiar? And she was like, the commercial. I had to go back and watch it. And I was like, oh, duh. Now I remember, which is so funny.
So many people come up to me on the street all the time and they're like, I swear we went to high school together. I know your face. And I'm like, no, we did not go together.
Right. And then it's so, because then it's like, there's no easy way to answer that, right? You're like, you may have seen me like on your television. I don't know.
Exactly.
So do you tell people that when they say that they might recognize you from high school? Or are you like, maybe it's TV, or do you feel awkward saying that?
Sometimes I'm like, oh, you may have seen me. Yes, I do say that, which always feels kind of icky because you're like, yeah, like I'm on TV, or maybe you saw me in like CBS because I'm like on the walls in there for Maybelline. Or if I tell people though, I'm like, oh, I'm a model. People are like, for what? So I always end up saying it in some way, shape, or form, which is fine.
Love it. Definitely. You got to own it. I mean, iconic, like I said. But you are returning to Sports Illustrated this year. The 2020 issue, like I said, comes out July 21st. It will hit the stands. It will also be virtually released. Tell us about the shoot. Where did you do it? And how did it feel?
Yeah. So we shot in Saratoga, Wyoming, which was great. I love Wyoming in general. So yeah, I have done Sports Illustrated for many years, took a few years off, and then this was kind of my return, but it was great. We had an amazing few days shooting, and it was kind of great to be back on set and kind of with the SI swimsuit team. One thing that's really great about shooting with them, and what a lot of people might not know, is it's a team full of women who kind of run that side of the magazine. So it's always kind of this really fun, like women supporting women, like chanting each other on. It's always like really fun and exciting and supportive. And you always like work so hard leading up to that point. So once you finally get there, it's just like so exciting. But yeah, Wyoming was incredible backdrops. It was a little chilly, but in general, it's just like such a scenic place to shoot. It was great.